Yeah, so Charlie, you're clearly the dark horse in this with 100 to 1 odds. What are you going to say to all the haters?
I got him right where I want him. Turn that man.
Truth, we like liquor, money, sex. Fucking up these checks. Yeah, that's all we know. Yeah, that's all we know. We like liquor, money, sex. Fucking up these checks. Yeah, that's all we know. Yeah, that's all we know. Till my time up, shorty in my lineup. She know I say yes 'cause she love all the shit that I love. Liquor, money, sex. Fucking up these checks. Yeah, that's all we know. Yeah, that's all we know.
Good afternoon, folks. What a day this will be. The skies are blue and new history will be written. Before we get into this annual event, we have a couple things to say. Due to COVID-19, the flags will not be removed from the greens today, and any ball that rolls across the foam underneath the pin will count as a make. We will also do our best to socially distance and provide a safe environment for every athlete here. Other than that, we have 8 very talented young men ready to show what kind of golfers they are. From Jester Park Golf Course, we welcome you, the Masters. Grady Dejanef up to hit. He has 1 to 2 odds. And he starts off with a beautiful hit. Starting the day off very strong. Charlie Pattinson, 100 to 1 odds, currently the least favorite to win this. And he gets it just over the water. Jake Sterling is one of 3 lefties here today. Let's see what he can do for his first shot. It's not bad, slice a bit to the left. Carson Cleve with his first shot of the day. And holy shit, that was horrible. Pardon my language, but my goodness. Evan Kihlstrom with his first shot of the day. Another lefty here, and my goodness, he is crowding that ball. Let's see what kind of hit he can start off the day with. Not a bad stroke. It looks like it's going to land just in front of the green. Lucas Gannon taking a practice swing. Ooh, not a great shot to start it off, but I think it's manageable. Samuel Swift, the final lefty of this bunch. He's really improved his game these last couple weeks, and we're going to see what he starts off with. Not a bad swing. Over the water, in a pretty good position. Dominic Ford is a newcomer, but he has a lot of firepower, and I think he could prove himself today. Just barely over the water, but it is playable. Carson Cleve in the weeds after the most horrendous shot I've probably ever seen. Not sure if that was the real swing or practice, but we'll see what he can do here. And just barely hits it. Pattinson here lining up his second shot. He could put this in for birdie if he wants to. Not a bad swing, just right of the green. Evan Kihlstrom lining up his birdie shot. Really looking to put it close to the hole here. Let's see if he can do that. And it's a decent chip. Grady Dejanef with his third shot. We missed his birdie shot, and par is even further away. Jake Sterling over there underneath the tree, looking to put in this birdie chip. It's not a bad lie, so let's see what he can do with this. If he puts it close enough, par is definitely in play. It's not a bad swing, just a bit long. Gannon behind the tree. He could play this right and get it close to the green, but it is going to be a tough shot. And he does that exactly. Dominic Ford lining up his shot for birdie. It's not a bad chip. Just short of the green. Samuel Swift setting up. Very low odds, but someone I'd really keep an eye out for. Like I said, has improved his game and could really sneak up on these other competitors with better odds. And it's a lovely chip right onto the green. Jake Sterling chipping for the second time, looking to get bogey at least. It's a very good chip. Putt that in for bogey. Gannon's third shot. After a beautiful hit underneath the tree. Back to Carson. We are playing double par plus one. And he will take the 7, the quadruple bogey. Dominic Ford on the green putting. And it's a relatively good line. He's going to go ahead and tap this in for double bogey. And that did hit, folks. Like we said, it's the foam underneath the pin that it just has to hit. We cannot remove the flags due to coronavirus. We have Evan Kihlstrom up to putt. This would be for par. And almost hits the other ball. He will go ahead and tap this in for bogey. Not a bad start for the young lad. Now we have Grady Dejanef, Charlie Pattinson's caddy, helping him line up the shot here. And it was a good line, just left it just short. So he should be able to tap this in for double bogey. And that also hit there, folks. Jake Sterling hitting for bogey. And he taps it in. Lucas Gannon on the green. He can hopefully put this in for bogey. And just right in short of the pin, he'll put this in for double bogey quick. Grady Dejanef, we hadn't seen much from him, but that's triple bogey.
It's all good.
Now Samuel Swift. Leaves the putt short. It's going to be for double bogey here. And there you have it. After hole one, folks, Evan and Jake tied at just 1 over par. Lucas will take second with Sam, Charlie, and Dominic. Third belongs to Grady, and fourth place goes to Carson as of now. Evan Kihlstrom leading off this second hole. He is quite close to the ball. I'm curious to see what kind of ball he's going to hit here. It's not bad, right down the middle actually. Jake Sterling also 1 over par. Hooks it right. Hopefully can be playable. I think it will be. Charlie Pattinson. His second hole of the day, of course. Hitting for eagle. And it's a piss missile. Sam Swift. I think he's using his 56 degree. And it's a really high lofted ball. Actually pretty stroke, if you ask me. Lucas Gannon. Hitting for eagle. Leaves it a bit short, but not bad. Definitely playable. Dominic Ford to swing. He is in a very good position to have a good round, certainly. He hits a high lofted ball, and it does land either just short of the green or on the green. We'll have to see here. Grady Dejanef hitting for eagle, 3 over par as of now. Very good tee shot. Not a great start for Grady Dejanef, but he is the one to stay mentally focused, and I think he can certainly bounce back. Here we have Carson Cleve up. Oh, and it's a very beautiful hit. Might have skipped across the green, but straight nonetheless. Charlie Pattinson looking to hit it in for a birdie here. Little practice swing to get a feel for the distance. Not a bad chip at all. Dominic Ford. Currently 2 over, but a beautiful chip onto the green. Very lovely. Cleve looking to maybe chip in for birdie. Not bad. Already 4 over, so he has some work to do, but nothing's impossible here. Lucas Gannon not too far away from the green. Let's see if he can take advantage of the situation. And he blades it straight across the green, but I think he's still putting. Samuel Swift. Sam Swift taking a couple practice swings here. Very lofted ball. Jake Sterling over there on the far side of the green. Chipping for birdie. And leaves it quite short. We missed Evans' last chip, but he is putting for par now. And a little too much on that one. A bit far. Sam Swift looking to put this one in for par. And just misses it. Very good putt. Evan Kihlstrom will put this in for bogey. And he does. Jake Sterling looking to also putt this one in for bogey. And he is now 2 over. Very distant putt for Grady. Ooh, just right. He's going to go ahead and tap this in. We just missed Charlie's last chip onto the green, but he is hitting for bogey here. And he's going to go ahead and tap this in for double bogey. Dom Ford. He'll put that one in for par.
I got it. It's all good.
Lucas Gannon on the backside of the green over there, looking to chip it on, hopefully put it close to the pin. And that is actually a lovely chip from him. Should be a tap in. Yep, he'll go ahead and finish this off. And he puts it in for bogey, putting him at 3 over par. Back to Carson Cleve. We missed a few of his shots, but he will try to put this in for double bogey, and he does. And Sam Swift finishing the hole off with bogey. Dominic Ford leading off here, had the best score on the last hole. And it's a relatively straight shot. Not sure how far that'll be, but it looked good. Grady Dejanef. Beautiful shot from the young fella. Camera's cut out there, but he did put it right on the green. Evan Kihlstrom using his hybrid. I think that you could probably use a higher club, but he's going for it anyways. And he puts it just over the tree on the left side, off the green. Sam Swift, also using his hybrid. Same approach. I wouldn't be surprised if he actually does the same thing as Evan Kihlstrom. Maybe put it towards the left side. Actually, he doesn't. Lucas Gannon deciding to use the hybrid. This isn't a long hole, but if you soft hit it, you can actually put it in a very good position. Lucas Gannon over the left side. Jake Sterling using his, I believe, 5 iron. These lefties tend to put it over the left side, so sure enough, tailed off to the left at the end, but relatively straight shot. Charlie Pattinson readjusting the ball, looking to really make a statement on this long par 3. He knows what he needs to do. It's time to execute now for him. And he tops the ball, but I think he can bounce back. Carson Cleve up here to hit. He whacks it with a lot of curve. Really took off left there, but he could be in a position to really take advantage of this hole. Charlie Pattinson onto his second shot. Still roughly 150 yards away from the hole. Pokes it out right. This is Charlie walking with his caddy. As he said earlier, turn that bleep off, meaning it's showtime. Dominic Ford Looking to put it on the green in 2. Sure enough, he's able to do it. Ivan Kihlstrom doesn't have a whole lot of green to work with. He does to the left side, but might need to do a little bump and run. Wouldn't surprise me if he puts it a little long. Yep. And he is going to be on the other side of the green, I think. Sam Swift. Hitting for birdie here. Not sure if that's right. Might be hitting for par, actually. Jake Sterling underneath the tree, looking to chip it on, and it gets caught up in the branches. Not a bad chip for Lucas, hitting for birdie, 3 over par at the moment.
I love it.
He's now putting, trying to make a statement with par on this long hole here. He has the right line, just leaves it just short. Looks like he's going to tap this in for bogey. And he does. Would you look at that? He likes to scratch his butt crack too. Here's a reasonable putt from Grady Deschenef. Opportunity to hit for birdie. Never mind. He is going for par. And he puts it just a little long there. This is a bit of a deep putt for Evan. Off the green, actually. A little Texas wedge action. And this par putt significantly short. Sam Swift chipping again. Looking to hit it in for par. And just to the side of the hole. Carson Cleve hitting for par as well. And he leaves the putt very short. Oh, and he is angry. He is pissed off. I'm sure we'll see his anger in a few moments, but par putt for Dominic Ford. Leaves it just short, but great speed, great line. Just need a little more on it. He'll go ahead and tap this in for bogey. And there you have it. Charlie Pattinson hitting for double bogey. Puts it just right of the hole. Put this in for triple bogey. Taps it in. Jake Sterling looking to make a statement on this hole. And he puts it long and to the right of the pin. He is going to try to save double bogey here if he can. This should be a tap in, but a triple bogey. Sorry about that. And there we go. Sam Swift hoping to put this one in. And it rims out. They say it didn't hit the foam there, so he should be hitting for triple bogey here. I would assume this is a tap in, but I can say myself, there is no gimmies in the game of golf. But he does put it in. Dejanef looking to put in for double bogey. And triple bogey it is. Putting him at, I believe, 6 over par. For bogey. It's got great speed. It's got a great line, and oh my goodness, that's an unbelievable putt. Here's Carson Cleve throwing a massive temper tantrum. He's pissed off, trying to get his game back together, but not a great start. Dominic Ford with a relatively good tee shot, just right of the green, and assume he could chip on in 2. Evan Kihlstrom still kind of crowding the ball. Interesting strategy as here. For eagle, it's a great tee shot. Fading out left a little bit, but nonetheless, not a bad start for Lucas Gannon. This is his 2nd or 3rd tee shot of the day.
That's not bad.
It is a bit of a quick shot, but relatively straight. He is in the bunker, however. Grady Dejanef, on the other hand, not off to the best start, but he is a mentally strong player, and I think he can bounce back from this. With a tee shot especially like that, that is an unbelievable hit. Great birdie opportunity for the young lad. Sam Swift up to hit.
I'm just gonna be making 400 graphics.
Looking to make a statement on this hole.
That's a beauty.
And it is a relatively good hit. He will be on the green, just on the right side actually. Charlie Pattinson. Short hit. It was straight, but I think he can rebound from it. Jake Sterling with a rough hole just a second ago. Wanting a bounce back hit. Can't get it to go, but he can surely recover from it. Ricky Cleve. Actually gets it to curve inside. Not a bad hit at all. Not a bad swing. Dom with his 2nd hit of the day. Looking to put this one in for birdie if he can. High lofted ball on the left side of the green. Evan Kihlstrom looking to chip this one in for birdie. Pretty good tee shot from him. Very good chip. Gets a relatively good roll. Should be able to put it in for par. And this is Grady Dejanef, who puts it in for birdie. First one of the day. Amazing hole for him. Good way to bounce back for him for sure. Jake Sterling's chip for birdie. Not a bad one. He can definitely do something with it after this. And Lucas Gannon decided to go to the beach. He's fighting his way out of the bunker. He said, "Grab my towel, Mom. I'm ready to go swimming. I'm ready to go sunbathing." And his chip is actually over the pin, but it wasn't too bad. Carson's chip for birdie here. Same spot as Dom, actually. It is a piss missile, but it should be on the green and actually put him into a relatively good area.
Actually, just over the fringe there.
Sam Swift, the only other person to get onto the green after the tee shot, besides Grady. Looking to put this in for birdie. It appears it's going to be a bit short, but Charlie also decided to go sunbathing. He grabbed his towel real quick and joined Lucas in the bunker. Not a bad area for Charlie Pattinson. Jake Sterling looking to have a bounce back hole. This is going to be for par. And a lot of speed on that one. Lucas Gannon. Skip back over to him. He's hitting for bogey now. And he misses it just to the left. This will be for double bogey. Dominic Ford trying to put this one in for bogey. And sure enough, oh, just the side. Evan Kihlstrom's last chip a bit long, looking to putt this one in for par. And it is short, so it looks like he's going to have to put this one in for bogey. Here's his putt for bogey. It appears that he missed it, but cameraman says it did hit the foam, so I guess it is going in for bogey. Charlie Pattinson's putt for bogey here. Bit short. Looking to put this in for double bogey. A bit short. He'll tap this one in for triple if he can. There you have it. Sam Swift. His putt for par. And it is just to the left. Here he puts it in for bogey. Carson Cleve, long putt. And they're going to count that one as well. That one was for bogey. Jake's bogey putt down here on the green. Relatively good line. I guess they're not calling it, so he's going to tap this in for double. Grady Dejanev leading this one off on hole 4. Hooks it out left. I think he'll be behind the tree over there. Evan Kihlstrom. He's hit bogey every hole so far, so that is a very straight shot. Actually right at the pin. Might not be on the green, but very straight. Carson Cleve with a pretty good hole just moments ago. See if he can replicate that again. He zips it across. It's going to hook out left at the end here. Sam Swift also just hit bogey. Had a chance at par, didn't execute. Playing very well today though. Few practice swings. And he hooks it far right. It appears he's going to be over in the trees. Dom Ford. Not a bad tee shot. Going to be just right of the green. Easy chip on. And Jake Sterling. He's going to put it just short of the green. Looking to chip on in 2. Actually in a very good position. Lucas Gannon here now. Teeing off. And he hits a piss missile just right in front. Finally, Charlie Pattinson. Looking to put his first tee shot on the green. Think he can certainly do it. It is hit to the left, unfortunately, but no job he can't handle. Here he goes for his birdie chip, hoping to put it on in 2. And it's not bad. Very good hit from him. As we said earlier, Sam is under the trees. The chip gets sliced a bit to the left. Dominic Ford in a very similar position, not quite underneath the trees. Easily could put it on for 2, and he does. Very smooth chip from him. Lucas Gannon with a rough tee shot, hoping to rebound with this birdie chip. And I think he hooked it out left just a little bit. Not sure if it's quite on. And we just caught the end of Grady's chip there. And now we're back over to Jake.
That was nice.
Man, I tell you, this cameraman likes to move quick. Evan Kihlstrom looking to putt in for birdie here. And he leaves it very short. This is going to be a tough putt for par even. This is Lucas Gannon chipping on for par here. And he leaves it short. Jake Sterling decided to go with the old Texas wedge action. His putt for par, sorry about that. Just to the right. Relatively good speed actually. He's going to go ahead and put this one in for bogey. And he does. Dominic Ford looking to line up his shot. Believe he's putting this in for par. Very good opportunity here. Certainly a putt he can handle. And he happens to do that exactly. Very confident looking stroke from Dominic Ford. Long putt for Grady. Puts it way over for his par putt. Looking to put it in for bogey here. And he even puts it to the right of it. That is going to be a double bogey hole for Grady. This is a relatively long putt for bogey for Sam Swift. Putting this in would be huge. And he does get it to fall. That was just another confident looking putt from the young lad. This is Lucas Gannon hitting for double bogey. He puts it right. This is going to be a triple bogey, not what he wanted. Charlie Pattinson on the green. This is his putt for triple bogey, and he puts it right. I think he's going to tap this in, but regardless, he's going to end with the quadruple bogey, double par plus 1. Back to Evan for his long par putt. That was a very good putt. A lot of confident looking putts on this hole. Carson wanting to put this in for bogey. And that is just to the left. It's going to be a bit long now too. He should be able to tap this in for double bogey. And sure enough, he does. Carson Cleve not playing his best game of golf, but I do think he can turn it around here on this back 4. Might be in his head a little bit, but I'm confident he can really start playing his normal game. Dominic Ford, on the other hand, playing a very good game of golf. Let's see if he can continue to replicate what he's been doing. Dominic Ford leading us off on hole 6 here. I believe he's hit all bogey, maybe one par and maybe one double bogey, but other than that, hitting very consistent. Now he's off to the right here. Not sure if that'll be a playable ball, but I guess we'll have to find out.
Looks like makes no sense.
Evan Kihlstrom
Exactly.
looking to continue play a great game. And he hooks it right. I'm not sure if that'll be playable either. Yeah, it appears that it's down in the ditch there. Sam Swift. And that is a very high lofted ball. Everybody's sort of putting it in that direction over there. Common theme with the hook to the right side. Jake Sterling looking to see if he can do something a little different than these previous tee shots. That is a relatively good hit. Not sure if he's in the woods down there or not, but I think he's just off the green to the left side. Grady Dejanef. That's a very good swing. Fading back in right. He's right on the green.
It's on the ground.
Carson Cleve set up. And oh my goodness. He puts it over to the right side. We'll have to find out if that is a playable ball or not.
Yeah, hard time.
Lucas Gannon with the triple bogey last hole, wanting to make a statement on this one. He puts it to the left side. It will be short. Not sure if it's in the woods or not, but I think it is a playable ball. Charlie Pattinson setting up for his 6th tee shot of the day. A lot of practice swings here. And it is a bit short on the ground. Evan Kihlstrom with a very tough lie here. Looking to hit it out of the weeds here. And he hits it short and it is in the ditch again. Here comes a very big putt from Grady. And my goodness, that is an unbelievable putt. He is going to put this in for par. Easy putt for par. Excuse me there.
Inside the bag a bit, Grady.
This is going to be Charlie's 2nd hit. With a great chip he could be on in 2 still. Plenty of time to recover on this hole. And he actually gets a very good bounce off the branch there, it appears. This is Carson Cleve's hit for birdie. And he hits it directly to the side. He is now back in the woods. Have no clue where the hit went. It appears it might be in a difficult position still. Jake Sterling hitting for birdie here. And just past the pin, but now it's going to be off the green still. Dom in a very tough area here. And he hits it right into the ditch. He's going to have to drop after that one. Lucas Gannon hitting for birdie. And a decent chip onto the green. Charlie looking to chip on after 2. Had a very interesting bounce off a branch just a second ago.
go.
A relatively good chip. Got it. Put him in a very good position, I'd say. Sam Swift also down in the ditch there. Chips it, but gets absolutely nothing on it. Still down in there, it appears. This is Dom for bogey. Gonna have to drop. Adding an extra stroke. And he rifles it across the green on that one. Evan Kihlstrom also having to drop. So he hit it into the ditch and took the extra stroke. So he will be hitting for par here. And not the best chip there. Quickly over to Jake. He's hitting for par. And now Dom chip in here. Very good hit. Putting him right next to the pin. Jake will try to finish this off for bogey. And that did hit the foam. Deep putt for Lucas here. And what a hit that is. That should be tap in right here. Easy hit for him. That will be bogey. And he goes and heads and taps that in. Chip here for Rick. This is for quadruple bogey. He wanted to see if he could at least make the double par +1, but he will just take the max score you can get there. This is Charlie for triple bogey. If he doesn't hit it in, he will also be taking the quadruple bogey. But he puts it in. This is Dom here trying to finish off his own triple bogey. And he gets it to fall. Lastly on the green, Sam Swift. Very good putt from him. Just need a little more on it. He will try to tap this in for double bogey, I believe. There you have it. This is Evan also. He's hitting for triple bogey. If he doesn't make this, it'll be a double par +1 play. And he misses it. He will also be taking the 7. I think he's going to go ahead and try to tap it in here. Now real quick, here's Grady from this morning.
Started from a young age, just a passion for the game and, the love for practice and just improving and, going out there and just trying to hit better and better every time. And, that's what just keeps me going on the course.
Now let's see what Grady can do on his next tee shot. It's not a bad hit out to the left. He won't be on the green, but in a very good position to chip on. Now here's Jake Sterling looking to really come back and try to solidify a spot in the top 3 if he can. Not a bad tee shot. He's going to be a little short, but it's doable. Lucas Gannon within the top 3, I believe now. Actually, I think he's tied for second among 3 others. And we weren't able to trace the ball there. We actually had some technical difficulties and the camera completely went out, so Dom's shot ends up outright. Should be able to chip on in 2. By the way, we'll go see what Gannon was able to end up with in a second here. Sam's quick hit out to left. It looks like he might be in a bunker. Charlie Pattinson here. He is tied for last currently with Carson Cleve, but that is a beautiful tee shot. That is a great way to set him up going into these last 3 holes. Here's Evan trying to bounce back after a tough hole 6. That shot is lofted towards the back of the green, it appears. Carson Cleve taking a couple practice swings. And he hooks that one very hard to the left. It appears that he will also be in the bunker with Swifty down there. maybe a bit further to the side. Dominic Ford actually in a relatively good area to put this on. Very good opportunity to maybe par, even bogey. Bogey would be just fine. Chip falls just a bit short though. Evan Kihlstrom just off the green, gonna Texas wedge a little bit. Actually, he might not even be off the green over there. Very deep putt. He's gonna leave it short. That is gonna be a tough putt for par even. Yep. Here's Carson. Now he didn't take that practice swing in the sand, I don't think. Here he goes, out of the bunker. And that was a missile across the green. I think he can still recover from it, but not ideal there. This is a very big putt for Charlie. This is his second hit for birdie here. He has a decent line, relatively good speed. Just going to be a bit short into the side of the pin there. Here's Grady. Not a bad chip. That was his birdie hit. And here goes Lucas Gannon for birdie. Another very good putt from him. He's been very confident stepping up to hit. That was Sam Swift right there. This is now Carson Cleve for bogey. And he is just going to put it to the side. Bit long too. He's really going to need to focus to put this next one in. Here we go. Charlie Pattinson for his first par on the day. The newcomer. First time playing at Jester. And this is going to be in for par. He got it. That was a very good looking putt from the newcomer. And that looks like a famous Jameis Winston. He's eating the W, you know it. There's Grady's chip for par. Sorry about that. I was getting a little into it there. Here's a very important putt for Dom for bogey. And he's going to leave it just short. He's going to tap that in for double bogey here, I believe. There he goes. Big putt for Evan Kihlstrom here. This is for par. He's gonna push it to the right. From our angle, it's gonna be left, but Jake Sterling looking to putt this one in, and he's gonna leave it very short. Did not read the green there at all. This is Dejan F for bogey, and it is gonna slide slightly right, but he's gonna go ahead and tap this in. There you have it. And here's Lucas Gannon going to put this in for par if he can. And that looks like a very confident putt from Lucas Gannon. Not too tough, but there's never a gimme. And that is a beautiful chip from Sam Swift. Reading the greens well. He's been putting the right weight. He's been looking very confident on the greens there, I believe. This is Sterling for bogey. He's gonna leave it. Actually, the speed was relatively good, just misread it barely. This is Evan for bogey. What went from a par putt to bogey and maybe even double bogey here. And that is going to be short. He's going to be tapping that in for double bogey. That was a 4 putt. Not what you want to see coming down to the wire. Carson's going to finish off the hole with hopefully a double bogey here. And he misses it slightly to left. He is trapping this in for triple bogey. And he got it. And Charlie Pattinson leading this one off on hole 8. Now it does appear to be a bit of a tight race for the second through about 4th or 5th spot, but I think Grady Dejanef is pulling away here to take home the victory at this Masters event. That is a relatively good tee shot from Charlie, one of the better ones we've actually seen today. Here goes Lucas Gannon. He rifles his right down the middle, around the same area as Charlie Pattinson. This is Swift. And he hits a little bit of a fade heading out to the left. He should be on the green after that one. Evan Kihlstrom trying to redeem himself after the last 2 holes or so. Still continuing to crowd the ball a little bit. That is a very good chip. That is going to be actually on the backside of the green. Maybe not even on the green anymore, but nonetheless. Another hit over the right side. So far, Gannon, Pattinson, and Ford have hit it all in that area. And this is Grady Dejanef. He is putting it over to the left side. Very good hit, actually. Should be right off the green. Jake Sterling taking a few practice swings there. As he puts it right into the ground there. He's going to have a deep chip to get onto the green. But he is capable in doing it in 2 still. Carson Cleve with a rip to the left side. It won't be on the green, but one of the better tee shots he's had today. This is certainly an opportunity for Carson, maybe take back a couple strokes. Here's Charlie for his birdie chip. He is under a tree a little bit, so you have to watch how much he lofts the ball here. And he actually doesn't loft it at all. This is Gannon's birdie shot. A very good touch to that. Just right off the green, but very good looking chip there. Sam Swift, far side of the green. And he leaves that putt extremely short. Misread the green a little bit there. Kind of the opposite of what he's actually been doing all day. He's shown that he can really put together some deep putts, but that one was not what he's been doing. Here's a chip from Dominic Ford. Actually a very good look for him. Evan Kihlstrom trying to give himself a chance at par here. And he just blazes it right past the pin, right past the hole there. Grady chipping on for birdie, and that is a really good chip. He has a very good chance at par now. And here is Jake's birdie chip from probably about 60 yards or so out. Actually a good looking chip, gonna be on the backside of the green. Here's Carson after his first shot. The ball tracer must have tracked something else there, but still in a relatively good position to have a good hole. But chip there, however, was not the best it could have been. Here's Grady Dejanef with a beautiful par putt. Exactly what he needed. And this is Evan Kihlstrom for par here. And he just puts it to the left. Obviously, looked like to the right side for us. Gannon with the chip here. Actually decided to go ahead and putt it, and that was about as good as he could have done with the putter, I would say. A light chip for Dominic Ford. Was for par. Definitely can putt that one in for bogey over there. Here goes Jake Sterling. And he leaves the chip very short. Pattinson about 20 feet out. He's going to leave the putt significantly short. This is Sam Swift with his second putt on this hole. And again, he's going to leave it very short. He might be putting 2, actually 3, maybe 4 times there. This is Cleve for bogey. He's currently 20 over, and that is a missile over the hole. He's going to see if he can put this one in. He's going to leave it short. Again, trying to putt it in. I think he's going to finish this out before anybody else does. And he only should take one more putt to finish this off. And that will be a quadruple bogey, double par +1 on that hole. Sort of a rough afternoon for Carson, but I think he knows it's a part of the game, and, you know, sometimes it's just not your day, and he's going to look to improve before the next PGA event. And this is Dominic for bogey here. 10 over at the moment. Significant putt, but it looks like he's going to put that one in. Look very confident. Dominic Ford is currently going to be 11 over going into this 9th hole. I think he's actually pretty happy with the way he's played. He hasn't been to this course a whole lot, so I think he's playing pretty well for only 1 or 2 times on the course. And that is Evan for bogey right there. This will be Lucas, and he will try to attempt this for bogey as well. And it appears that he's able to do it. Here goes Pattinson. I believe that was for triple bogey. Here's Sam Swift lining up the putt. This is going to be his 3rd putt, I believe, of this hole. And he just barely misses again. He's going to try to tap this one in. And he does. After a rough chip, here goes Jake Sterling for bogey. First time putting on the hole. He's just going to push it to the side, just barely. A little bit short too. Hopefully he can put this in for double bogey. And he actually pushed it to the side once more. And that will be a triple bogey. We are now on the final hole. What a day it has been. This is Grady Dejanef teeing off on hole 9. And he starts off very well on this hole. Everyone trying to catch up to him, but he is leading this pack. Here's Evan Kihlstrom's final tee shot of the day. And he just chunks it into the water. He is very disappointed with that one. And here goes Lucas Gannon. His last few holes have been very good. Looking to continue this streak he's having here. Gonna step away real quick to get a feel. One more practice swing before he goes ahead and tees off. The hit was not bad. Pulled off to the left a bit there, but not a bad hit at all. Dominic Ford with a very beautiful tee shot. Him and Lucas Gannon actually battling it out here. Both 11 over. Dom is in the bunker, I believe. And here goes Sam Swift. He's currently 12 over, so just behind those two. And his tee shot ends up in the water. You can see the disappointment there. These two lefties, Evan and Sam, both chunked it in the water, and that is not the way they wanted to end this last hole. Or I should say start this last hole. Not a bad tee shot from Jake Sterling. Here's Charlie Pattinson, currently 20 over. And his tee shot, one of the better ones of the day again, you know. He's really starting to get a feel for the ball, and I think you can see that with these last 2-3 holes now. Carson Cleve, another victim to the water, puts it right in there. I think he's disappointed there. Charlie Pattinson in the bunker over here. Trying to figure out how he wants to try to put this on the green. And he actually does a very good job. Gets it right out of there. Dominic Ford actually not in the bunker, just off the green. A very good spot. Maybe has potential to par here. And he's going to put it a little bit long there. Going to need a very good putt here to get par. Looking more towards a bogey, I believe. And this will be Evan Kihlstrom's third hit. He's going to have to drop out of the water. Chip wasn't bad. Believe he is on the green. This is Grady Dejaneff's chip for birdie. He's going to end up on the other side of the green. This is Jake Sterling here. His second shot of the hole. It's a very good chip. Amazing opportunity to par. This is Lucas Gannon's lie. Not too far off the green. And actually a spectacular chip there to put him very close to the hole. This is Carson just moments ago. You can see the disappointment. It has been a rough day for him, but I think he needed this to really motivate him for his next major and PGA tournament. So chip was not too terrible, actually. This is Evan Kihlstrom for bogey. It'd be tough to put this in, but not impossible here. The speed might have been right, but just a bit to the right. This is Jake Sterling looking to finish off his day with a par putt, and there he does. Very happy with that. Gannon here looking to finish his day off with a par on the 9th hole. He's actually just going to push it to the right there. Going to have to finish off with a bogey and put him at, I believe it is 12 over par. Not a bad day, though. This is Carson Cleve for double bogey, I believe. He's going to leave it a bit short. Not a bad line for him, but this will be triple bogey finish for him. And he shoots 27 over on the day. One of his more poor performances, but not the end of the world for him. Charlie Pattinson for par. And he's going to go ahead and shuffle over there to finish this off for bogey. Here is Sam Swift. This is his putt for double bogey at the moment. We missed a few of his chip shots. He did have to drop because he hit it in the water. But he misses that. He's going to try to tap this in for triple bogey, putting him at 3 over on the hole. And he will be 15 over on the day. This is Dominic Ford lining up hopefully his final putt of the day. This one is for par. If he sinks this, he does potentially take the second place finish. Actually, I think that is exactly what he would take. And he is going to leave it just to the right there for him. And that will be bogey. Him and Lucas both finishing at 12 over. And this shot right here should be for double bogey. This will put Evan at 13 over on the day.
Tip the hat.
Not a great finish. He started off very well, but could not figure it out on the last couple holes. And the moment we've been waiting for, Grady Dejanef. Oh, and he just leaves it just to the side. Ladies and gentlemen, this will be the final putt of the day. And Grady Dejanef is your 2020 Masters champion. And that was a very good performance from the young lad. And there you have it, folks. Another dominant victory from the one and only Grady Dejanef. Let's look back and see how he did it. He started out rough, not playing well on the first 1 or 2 holes. Chipping was a bit sloppy at times. Couldn't get it together on the putts either. But he bounces back on hole 3 with a very beautiful chip tee shot and the birdie putt here to bring him right back into this game. And finally, this putt on hole 5 to give him a very easy tap-in putt for par.
The winner of the 2020 Masters Classic, Grady Dejanef. Grady, now tell me, what kind of emotions are running through your mind?
Obviously, like a ton of, happiness and excitement, but at the end of the day, I'm just grateful to come out here, play the sport that I love, and, just entertain some people, give some people something to, watch and hopefully inspire the youth, so.
All right, now real quick, just run us through your game today.
So, obviously, started out with a rough triple bogey and, had a few blow-up holes, not very characteristic of me. Normally I'm a pretty consistent player and I keep my, head kind of, set throughout the game. And, what helped me get back on track was I just take every hole as like a new part of the game. Like I leave everything behind me on each hole. So I try not to get in my head too much.
Like to hear that.
Shout out my grandpa.